the last Prime Minister, according to Hamid Mir, for the sake of saying Pakistan is a democratic country, but in this democracy, there is a camp of fear and conspiracy everywhere. The government is afraid of the government and the opposition is afraid of the opposition. The journalist is also afraid of the journalist. That's why nowadays the truth is often told in whispers, but some of our friends are seen joking for lying. There was a time when those who brought inside news out were considered great journalists. Not so long ago, when Imran Khan was in opposition and insisted on taking us with him in many meetings. Once we were going with him from Islamabad to Miawali, where he was to address a meeting. Wasim Akram was also in the car. Wasim Akram asked me if there would be any disturbance in the Miawali meeting. I replied that last night I had asked Chief Minister Shehbaz Sharif if he would stop the Miawali rally or not. He said, "Am I crazy to stop the rally and make Imran Khan a hero?" Hearing this, Imran Khan, sitting in the next seat to driver's seat, turned his head and said, "No one's father can stop my meeting. This country has democracy, not dictatorship." Then he straightened his neck and said in a very innocent way that when we come in power, we will never stop the opposition's meeting. Hearing this, Wasim Akram's cheeks opened and he asked in my ear, "Will Khan Sahib really become the Prime Minister?" I replied in the ear of the Sultan of Swing that if Muhammad Khan Junejo can become the Prime Minister of Pakistan, then Imran Khan can also become Prime Minister. Khan Sahib turned his head again and asked, "What did you say?" Before Wasim Akram could say anything, I tried to change the subject. But Wasim Akram announced loudly that Mir Sahib had told me a very deep thing. Once Khan Sahib asked me to come with him to the meeting in Peshawar. When I made an excuse to be busy, he said there was something very important to talk about along the way. We reached Peshawar by helicopter from Boni Gyala. There was a big demonstration. On the way back, the weather turned bad and there was a long conversation with Khan Sahib at the airport in which he was saying with great confidence that the PTI would get a chance to serve Pakistan. I reminded him that you had said on your way to Miawali that if we come in power, we will not stop the opposition's rallies. Promise that if you become the Prime Minister, you will not do the politics of revenge. Khan Sahib said that I will not take revenge. I will do accountability. I will take out the looted wealth from Nawaz Sharif and Zardari and I will change the situation in Pakistan. Hearing this, Jahangir Tareen said very loudly, "Insha'Allah." I fell silent. After a while, Jahangir Tareen asked me, "Why are you silent?" I replied that if a strong ruler like Pervez Musharraf could not extract any wealth from Nawaz Sharif and Zardari, how would you extract it? Tareen Sahib remained silent because he himself was a minister in the Musharraf era cabinet. Then Khan Sahib suddenly remembered something and said, "Don't worry, if I become the Prime Minister then the media will get complete freedom." I was happy to hear this, but my eyes fell on Javed Hashmi, who was looking at me with a faint smile, and it was clearly written in his eyes that he did not believe Imran Khan's words. After some time, he left the PTI. This long preamble is made only to say that this insignificant person has seen many prime ministers, including Benazir Bhutto, Nawaz Sharif and Imran Khan, closely in the opposition as well as in the government. But the speed with which Imran Khan's government has become unpopular is unprecedented. The retaliation that is taking place with today's opposition is unprecedented, and what has happened to the media in this era is also unprecedented. Until recently, those who brought inside news were called big journalists. Most of today's big journalists are hiding inside news because whoever brings inside news out is called a traitor and an envelope. Imran Khan, who used to tell us that if he becomes the Prime Minister, he will never stop the opposition's rallies. During his tenure, the entire state machinery is mobilized to thwart opposition's rallies. On the one hand, the government is saying that the opposition has complete freedom of demonstrations. On the other hand, the city of Gujranwala has been filled with containers and opposition's banners are being removed. Until a few weeks ago, there was an impression that there were two groups in the PLN. The leader of one group is Shehbaz Sharif and the leader of the other group is Maryam Nawaz, but Imran Khan's government has denied this impression. Such a case has been made against Shehbaz Sharif and his family that Maryam Nawaz started shouting in favor of her uncle, and now containers have been set up outside the residence of Maryam Nawaz in Jati Umara. Believe it or not, Imran Khan has become a benefactor of Maryam Nawaz. He has made Maryam Nawaz a taller leader and thwarted all attempts to get Sheen out of none. Imran Khan's government first tried to take credit for allowing Nawaz Sharif's speech to be shown on TV channels, but later Nawaz Sharif was banned. A similar ban was imposed on Asif Ali Zardari's interview last year. The ban on Nawaz Sharif's speeches and the attempt to block the way of the opposition from containers is in fact an acknowledgement of the weakness of the government. In the coming days, the government may also face criticism from the Kashmiri leadership. Special Assistant to the Prime Minister for National Security Moeed Yusuf told Indian journalist Karan Thapar in an interview that India has sent us a message of dialogue, but we will not move forward without involving Kashmiris in the dialogue. On the same day that Moeed Yusuf gave this interview, the former Chief Minister of occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Mehbooba Mufti, was released after a year of detention. It is heartbreaking to hear what Azad Kashmir Prime Minister Raja Farooq Haider is saying in private meetings. There is a stark difference between Moeed Yusuf's on-the-record stand and Raja Farooq Haider's off-the-record stand, and if Raja Sahib also comes on the record, it will be difficult for Imran Khan to answer. The real threat to Imran Khan is Raja Farooq Haider, who nowadays declares himself the last Prime Minister of Azad Kashmir, and says that if the interest of Pakistan wasn't dear to me, Imran Khan is a matter of one press conferences for me. Dear friends, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe now and share with your friends for more interesting stories and articles. Thank you.